Nah, I've been
We'll make the build tomorrow. I think I love the video.
Chad
Yes,
for a
sir.
while when it comes to the twos. Like, literally, they were in the 1v1 me playoffs. So Chad said drop the crazy dick, bro. Nah, they were in the 1v1 me playoffs last year. And it was like the final four. So it was the semifinals, and like somebody was going crazy, and the whole chat was like gassing them up, and like basically if they won, they would have played Chad in the finals, and like everybody was going crazy, and I just was trolling, and I was just like, none of this even matters because Chad's gonna win, and then he won. So that's pretty cool for him.
In today's video, guys, we are doing a comp 2v2 tutorial, how to be one of the best twos guards in the world. And coming from me, as you guys saw in the intro, a lot of people think I am the best twos guard in the world right now. It is 5 a.m. Holy shit. So if I look ridiculous, I'm sorry. I need to go to bed. But yes, as of right now, I probably am one of the top twos guards in the world, and I'm going to be dropping 8 different tips for you guys today to become one of the best twos guards you guys can possibly be. And make sure you guys watch the whole video through, because not only am I talking about tips, builds, the meta lineups, but I'm going to be going through my gameplay. Wager gameplay, offensively and defensively, tell you guys what I'm thinking, what's going through my mind, each wager, each play, so you guys can understand how to be the top 2v2 guard. And I need you guys just to understand twos in general. Twos is not even, I mean, yeah, I'm very skilled, but it's not all about skill. It's about understanding the game mode, okay? So we're going to be talking about everything in this video today. So make sure you guys watch this whole video through. But before we get into this video, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button. We're almost at 100K, and y'all been going so crazy. I appreciate it. But this is going to be a really good one for you guys. You guys are going to learn a lot. So comp 2v2 guard tutorial. This is for the twos only. I'm going to be going over everything I know so you guys can understand it like I do. I'm currently 5-0 this season. Last 2 seasons I won the championship both years in the most competitive twos league in the world on 1v1 me with some of the best players, best content creators that you guys probably know. So there's a lot to learn from someone like me. And as you guys can see, I have a 93% percentage and almost 9,000 games played, and I'm already almost a legend. So I understand this game a lot. Alright, so there's a lot to learn in this video. Let's go. So the 2v2, I'm going to show you guys 4 builds. A 6'6" point guard, a 6'8" point guard, a shooting center, and an inside center. Those are the meta lineups, obviously. What I like to run is I like to run with the inside. Now, you could play with either, okay? People always ask me, what's the meta lineup for twos? There's not one meta. This game is too, open, like you can score in any way in this game. Playstyles are too different for there to be like a one meta. You'll see ISO, you'll see screens, you'll see inside centers, you'll see poppers, you'll see everything. But I'm going to show you guys the build that I use in my wagers first, and I'll explain why it's so good. Yes, this is my new 6'6" point guard. Everyone has been asking me for it. I have a 99 mid-range, right? And it's kind of insane. You don't need a 99 mid-range. I just have a ton of cap breakers. But I will say this. You guys look at my shooting badges. I have everything on Legend. Everything. Every single shooting badge on Legend and Lightning Launch. This is my 6'6". You guys can make it if you guys want to. Obviously, you guys are not going to have the same amount of cap breakers, so you guys should probably go 96 midi. But this is the meta inside, when I'm playing the inside guard build that you guys can make. Notice how I have a high speed with ball so I can get open off the dribble, high shooting so you're not going to miss. You can still fade even after patch. You guys are going to see in my wager gameplay what I'm talking about. But notice you have to have at least the highest block you can get. Block is one of the most important stats because people are going to try to rim run you. On my 6'6" with minimum wingspan, I can only get a 68 block. I wish I can get higher. I wish I can get higher interior, but I just can't. So that's going to be a lot of team defense that I'm going to talk about in my wager gameplay soon. But notice I only have an 85 perimeter. I think 85 perimeter is all you need because you just have to switch everything. If you don't switch, people are just going to shoot the lights out, okay? And they're going to long run you, and there's just nothing you can do. So this is my 6'6" build. I'm going to switch to my 6'8", and you guys can also use this playing with the inside. But this is what you guys should probably be playing with if you guys are playing with a popper, because as you guys saw in my last build, I had no driving dunk. This is my 6'8" build. I can play with this with insides. I can play with this with poppers. It doesn't matter. Notice I have a higher pass sack. Pass sack is cheaper on the 6'8". So if you guys want to play with poppers, I highly, highly suggest you guys play with a 6'8". This build can literally do everything. It has the high block, high interior, high perimeter, high rebounding. That is the most important thing. If you saw my last 6'6", I had a 70 rebound. Rebound is super important for guards on the twos because you're going to switch a lot and you're going to have to box out the centers and help your center get the rebound. But you can see this build can do everything. So if you guys want a 6'8" point guard, you guys can make something like this. Now I'm switching to my 6'8" inside center. I have every build in the game. I know, I'm ridiculous. But this is a good inside for you guys. If you guys want to play with it inside and you guys want to just run around and fade middies like I do, this is the build you guys should use. Obviously, pass X not that important this year because you don't need dimer. Your guard should be able to shoot without dimer. Have this standing dunk. The defense is just ridiculous. 94 steal, 93 block with a 99 rebound. This build is crazy. If you guys want a good inside, this build is for you. I'm going to swap to my stretch, but you guys, this build's a little different. I have dribbling on this popper. You guys don't need dribbling. I don't suggest going dribbling if you don't have a lot of cap breakers. The only reason I was able to do this is because I had a lot of cap breakers, but this is my popper. Obviously, if I was to remake it, the standing dunk and driving dunk I'm not really worried about. The pass X should be a little higher, and you don't need a 75 ball handle and a 75 speed up ball. You can make a way better build than this. I was just trying to make a dribbling popper to be different. But look at the physicals. It's 92 vertical, 91 strength, 88 speed. This is a really good popper. You guys can just bring down your ball handle, like I said, and put it on maybe your pass X or your standing dunk or driving dunk, whatever you guys want. But the defense is really good. I can shoot the lights out. This build is insane. So I'm going to go back to my 6'6", but those are the meta builds for 2 specifically. I run a 6'6" and a 6'8". So I'm 6'6" point guard. This is the build I use in my wagers. And my teammate is a 6'8" center inside, something similar to the inside I showed you guys. Those are the meta lineups. I suggest you guys play however you want, but we're going to get into wager gameplay that I'm going to break down for you guys. And we're going to start on the defensive end, okay? I want you guys to watch defensively how we play. You guys are going to learn a lot. Alright, so we're going to break down wager gameplay for you guys. We're going to start with the defensive ends, what I'm thinking, and what you guys should be trying to do on defense. And then I'm going to talk about offense after, and what I'm thinking and what I'm trying to do on offense. So this is the defensive part. We are going to talk about twos. We all know twos. It's make it, take it. So what does that mean specifically on twos? One, you don't want to let up dunks. So I want you guys to watch. There's 2 things I want to harp on in the defensive part of twos. You don't want to let up dunks, okay? That's simple as that. It's make it, take it. You have to make them earn every bucket. Letting up dunks is going to happen from time to time, of course, but you just strive not to let up dunks because they got to earn every bucket. Giving up dunks is the freest thing you can do on twos, and you have to earn every bucket, just simply the fact because it's make it, take it. If you let up dunks all day, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. So I want you guys to watch. It's called communication. We switch here, and then listen. When he's ISOing my center mygm, if he gets a step, which he gets a step right here, I think he's going to meter dunk it. Notice how I go. It's not ideal, okay? This is never ideal. We broke down defensively, but the last thing you want to do is let up dunks. Because look, you never know. You never know. They can miss a wide open shot. You would much rather give up a wide open jump shot than a dunk. Obviously, it's make it, take it. They have to earn every single bucket. So try to limit dunks on twos specifically because they'll just dunk your face off if you don't. I mean, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Like on 3s and 5s, it's like, yeah, don't let up 3s, play high. But don't give up dunks on 2s. It's literally the exact opposite. I'm just scared that 93 dunks. And you guys heard what Iggymo just said, what I said. Like, I was scared of 93 dunks, so I helped. And he said 0-0 early in the game. You always want to help there. I want to talk about my next defensive possession, though, because this is the most important part. Okay, so the second part of this defensive, breakdown, it's communication. You can't win and play good players without good communication and without, good team chemistry. I want you guys to listen to how me and Iggymo are talking on this play. Also, you guys hear me spamming those icons. Everyone always asks me why I do that. I just do it to keep the arrows on my player, so I keep hitting RBA here because I'm guarding the point guard. And then look, no dunks, communication, watch this. High-low. You hear Iggymo screaming high-low, and you hear me scream I'm trying. So high-low means that I go out and play the perimeter, he plays the interior. So we switch. And switching is not a bad thing. You're going to have to switch a lot on twos because people are going to get wide open if you don't. 10. You hear me say 10. I'm literally counting down the shot clock for my teammate. And you guys saw me switching the arrows. I was hitting RBB to stay on dribbling the opposing center here. He said he's not giving up his cut, so I know he's playing low. There's 5 seconds. And listen, there's going to be times like this. He's playing great defense on the ISO. There's going to be times like this where we're going to give up free boards. That's part of it. You have to get free boards in this game because it's going to happen. You cannot let people just get wide open shots because they're not going to miss. There's no RNG. So he gets the rebound. And then you just got to make people tired. Yes, he's wide open, but it's a tough shot because he was ISOing. If you knock people's stamina down, that's the goal of twos, okay? It's hard to get lane steals. It's hard to get bump steals after they fix the patch. But you have to knock people's stamina down and make them take tough jump shots, no dunks. You see how we get the ball back? You saw how he communicated? Here, I'll listen to that again. He's so dead. You can literally hear Igmo saying he's so dead, which means his stamina is gone. You can't. It's hard to make jump shots consistently if you bump players, make them dribble a lot, and then make them take tough shots. If they take tough shots, the defensive possessions will win. Even if they hit that shot, the defensive possessions will win. So I want you guys to harp on when you guys are playing defense on twos. Make them shoot, because you can't give up dunks and make it take a game mode, and make them take the tough ones. Communicate. Don't be afraid to switch. Switching is not a problem. If they get free boards, they get free boards. You cannot let people shoot freely, and if they are shooting, you have to make them dribble out. You have to take uncomfortable shots. I hate when people do that to me. People damn near double me at this point. You guys are going to see on offense. So like I said, communication, no dunks. Biggest thing on two is we're going to get into the offensive gameplay breakdown. So we are down 9-8 in this game, so we'll just play the rest of this game, and I'll tell you guys what I'm looking for. So obviously it's going to help a lot to learn dribbling. You guys are going to see like this L2 cancel. I have a specific video for you guys. It's 2 videos ago. It's called Best Dribble Moves and Dribble Tutorial. This is the best moves to get open on the twos. It's 2 videos ago. If you guys want to watch that, it's in-depth dribble tutorial. But look at this L2 cancel. And notice how I'm shooting. I'm shooting with 2 adrenaline. I don't suggest you shoot with anything less than 2 adrenaline. So if you guys could preserve it, I will teach you guys later in this video how to preserve your adrenaline, how to not lose them. But you guys see I have 2 when I'm shooting the ball here. Adrenaline is super important when it comes to shooting, especially in the twos, because you can't lose the ball. So if you were shooting with low adrenaline, it's going to just destroy you. But you guys saw I shot with 2 here, so I made it. Now what I do on offense is I'm going to attack the center. I'm going to try to get someone stuck behind a screen and attack the center. Whenever I get the switch, I tell my inside center to go down, because I know I can ISO the center. And hey, if I miss, my center has the advantage on the free rebound against the guard. So you guys are going to see what I'm looking for. Look, instantly, boom, first play. Right when we get the switch, I tell him to go down. You guys are going to see. We go for the switch. I'm going to use the screen. Use the screen, boom. We get the switch. This is what we want on every single offensive possession, because the center is too slow to guard me. And he's going to stay down. But obviously he fouled. He's going to stay down. You heard me say stay down. When he is down there, you go for board and you let me ISO. But the thing about twos is if the center is ever sitting, it's a free midi. So you guys are going to see the center is sitting in the paint here. All you have to do is get 1 step on the guard. Look at this. Look where the center is in the shot. If the center is in the paint, it's a free point every single time. Alright, so this coming play is a failed play. I missed wide open with heat check, so we're going to ignore that. But I just want you guys to understand what I'm doing. So I have heat check, and I'm obviously going for a 3. We get the full switch. This is ideal. This is really, really ideal. But you notice what my teammate Igmo does. He goes straight down. And look at, you see how he is inside position. Once you see that, I'm getting a shot up. I get a good shot with 3 adrenaline. I don't know how I missed it. I know it was a fading 3, but I actually don't know how I missed that. But it's a free board. That's what you want. And then, you just reset it. And we're going to continue to look for a good shot. And then right off the screen, boom. That's a very good shot if you guys can get that every single time. If they hand it off to you, bro, and you can get that, it's a free bucket every single time. So like I said, he's going to hand it off right off the screen. If you guys can shoot right off the screen, you guys see he gets clipped. Once I see that clip, the shot's going up. It's going to be open because I'm 6'8". And you guys notice here that, like I said, they're going to switch a lot, and I know that. So I'm going to do a comeback move, and I'm going to do a comeback move again because I'm assuming that, one, their opposing center is going to be on the other side of the screen, which he is, as you guys can see. And if I come back to this side, look, once I see that clip, look at the center on the other side. Thought I was going that way, and then the opposing guard is stuck on the screen. It's just, you have to use the screens to your advantage. Try to get people stuck and go back the other way. It's just reading the defense, really. Guys have to practice reading the defense, knowing which side to go to. Obviously attack the center, but you can get the guard to run into a screen and get a free run like that. All right, this is the last play of the game, and so I'm going to talk about, once again, getting the switch in the center. My teammate goes down. That's it. And then once he goes down, not only did I make this shot, but it gets free ISO, but look at the rebounds. My teammate has the rebound if I miss. Obviously, he has the inside position on a center. So you guys see what I'm saying? On offense, this is what you have to do. You have to look for the switch, abuse the center, he's too slow, and then ISO him while your teammate goes down and tries to get the free rebounds. I didn't even play that good. I shot 9 for 13, and that was still an easy win because we played good defense as they went 4 for 8. So on offense, look for the switch, try to abuse the screens and get them, hitting screens and shoot behind it, or maybe go back to the same side. You just have to read the defense. If the guard is overplaying the screen, you can go back to the same side. If they're full switching and he's not overplaying the screen, ISO the center. So it's about reading the defense, taking good shots, having your center go down when needed, and you guys are going to be very, very fine on offense. Like I said, on the defensive end, it's just no dunks and team communication. That is it. That is what I do. I look for my own shots on offense and play team defense and rely on your teammates, because you can't play single-handed defense in this game. It's just not possible. Now, tip number 4 is going to be just simple stuff, okay? There's going to be 4 more tips that are going to be way more in-depth to help you guys get better, but it's just simple stuff, okay? So, obviously, buy boosts. It's pretty simple. Get hotspots. It's pretty simple. I mean, look at your hotspots. You shoot so much better when you guys have hotspots. And if you guys want hotspots, it's very easy. Just shoot 10 spots from each shot and shoot a good percentage from there. But the 5th tip we're going to talk about is don't be a shot chucker, okay? And I'm a shot chucker when I'm trolling, but when I'm in wagers, you guys will let me, you know what? Let me play this clip for you guys. It's Swag X Godly talking about how I only take good shots and smart shots.
Swag, I haven't watched much 1v1 me. What makes chat so different that makes him the best? I mean, he just barely ever makes mistakes, bro.
That motherfucker never misses.
Consistent.
And if he misses,
never misses an open, never messes up his dribble moves. Like,
and if he misses, that's
never takes a bad shot. Like,
all right, so y'all heard it. It's consistency. It's getting to your spot. It's doing the right dribble moves. It's making your open shots, but it's also about valuing possessions, because as we know, twos is make it, take it. Like I harped on earlier in the offensive game plan and the defensive game plan. It's make it, take it. So you can only take good shots. If you want to go chuck threes and take the 50-50 shots that might or might not go in, go to fives. Twos is not for you. But taking the open ones is what's going to get you far in this game, because there's going to be a lot of open shots. But people, I think my shot IQ is one of the highest, and I'm going to tell you guys what the best shot is in the game in a little bit. But my shot IQ is some of the highest in the world. So just being able to know when to shoot your shots, you don't need threes, bro. Take your middies. I have a 99 midi. You guys saw my build. I have a 99 midi for a reason, bro. 2 or 3 points, it doesn't matter to me as long as I get a bucket. Sometimes I shoot middies with heat check. Like, I don't care. I need to win. I need to score the ball. It's make it, take it. If I get 2 points, I get it back and can do the same thing over and over and over again. So don't be some 3-point shot chucking dude. Like, you don't need to be that unless you have a Zen and you're an OVO. But you don't need to be that. You know what I'm saying? So just look for your shot. It's about shot IQ. Take your middies. Obviously, when they give you your dunks, take your dunks. But you don't need a 3 every play. That's not what you have to be looking for. Just get to your spot and get a good one. That's really it. And there's 3 more tips I'm going to talk to you guys about specifically for twos. So the 6th one is adrenaline is the key thing. I talked about it earlier. You guys see I have 3 adrenaline. And I'm going to talk to you guys how to keep adrenaline. The left stick cancel 1, 2, 3, 4. When you spam 4 size ups in a row, you'll lose an adrenaline. But if you want to keep your adrenaline, after you do 3, just flick your left stick to the ball hands a tiny bit, and then do escape move again, and you'll keep it. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, left stick to the right, and then do it back. You guys saw I have 4 now. Once you do that left stick, like watch this. I'm gonna do an escape and then do the left stick. You see my player moves a tiny bit? And once you do that, it'll allow you to keep that adrenaline. So we can just like spam escapes. 1, 2, hold on. I fucked that up. 1, 2, 3, left stick, 4. And you guys see I don't lose an adrenaline. So if I do an L2, don't run far. Just do something back. You know, you're not going to lose adrenaline. So if you do a dribble move, an explosive dribble move, don't run too far. You'll keep it. And then, like I said, do the left stick cancel. You get really good at keeping your adrenaline. People always ask me how to do that. It's one of the most important things. And also, if you guys are, I think it's a starter 1. Let me check real quick. There's something called an adrenaline recharge. So what you guys will want to do is when you get that 1 adrenaline, you guys just reset the ball. You guys reset the ball. I think it's starter 1. Starter 2. Just reset the ball. If you have 1 adrenaline, give the ball to your teammate and just tell them to hold it, and that way you'll get your 2nd adrenaline back. So it's just about understanding, but once you have more adrenaline, the higher chance you have to make the shot. So it's that simple, but try to keep your adrenaline. Tip number 7 is one of the most important tips in the game, and you guys probably have seen me do this a million times. It's that shot right there. It's the front fade. It's the best shot in the game. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a wager in a second, but it's the most important shot. And once you guys get that down, you guys are really gonna understand twos. Don't even get me started with the Pro 2 front fade. All right, we are back with the wager gameplay. It's the same wager, and this is a really like dumbed down version. Like, this is very simple, but I want you guys to know you guys can do this at any point. But look at this front fade. I'd probably do this like 4 times a wager. It's the Pro 2 dribble pull up that you guys are going to need. But look at this, okay? If you're a lefty, you go to the left side. If you're a righty, you go to the right side. It's the strong hand fade. This is the best shot in twos. I'm sorry. It's uncontestable. Once you get a step, look at this. It's over. Once I see this, it's over. Take the ball, and if you get a step to that strong hand, it's over. I swear to God. So I'm gonna play the whole thing for you guys. It's the Pro 2 front fade. You guys are I highly suggest you put it on. But look at this. Once I see this, it's over. It's wraps. And I look for that a lot. I look for that a lot in my wagers. Once you get that step to that strong hand, it's a free front fade. I'm going to teach you guys how to do it in a second. But that is simply the best shot in the game. And how you guys are going to want to activate it, like I said, if you're a lefty, you go to the left. If you're a righty, you go to the right. So I'm just going to do a step back here. I'm going running to the left, and you front fade. A lot of people say they get layups. Just kind of let up on your left stick a little bit when you're going forward. Like, honestly, no, you don't even have to do that. I really don't know. Sometimes I get layups, but I rarely get layups. Just go straight and hold X. This is my hand when I'm doing it. So I'm a lefty, like I said. You just do this, and you guys see I'm still going up on the left stick the whole time. So right when you get that burst of speed, shoot it quickly, and you guys are going to get that front fade every time. Pro 2, if you're a righty, you're going to want to go to the right. This is what it looks like on your weak hands. It's obviously good, but it's not as good. This left one, though, is uncontestable. I swear it is. Once you get a step, it's over. I'm just bad, so I missed that. Once you get a step, it's over. Sometimes you get layups like that, but it's really, really rare. I rarely get them, and if you do, just pass out. But the Pro 2 front fade is something you guys are really going to want to practice. And the last tip in this video, guys, is my takeover, okay? People always ask me my takeover. I have a specific video on my takeover, and I'm going to just drop it here. This is the insane one. You guys see I have 2, hydration and deep bomber. But if you guys look at the stats, which stat am I using for both? Speed with ball. I have a 99 speed with ball when I get takeover on my 6'6" point guard. Is that not insane? People are like, oh, how do you move so fast? My player doesn't move that fast. It's because I have a 99 speed with ball, dude. Think about that. When I get level 2 takeover, I have a 92 on a 6'6". So I'm flying. I'm literally flying, and people always ask me, this is how. This is the best takeover for 2s, just speed with ball. Now, if you guys want to use hydration or deep bomber, I suggest hydration here. That's what I use in wagers because I'm a good dribbler, so I never really lose a stamina, and it's kind of like a free bucket every single time. But if you're playing in the park and you're rep grinding, that's when I use deep bomber. That's why I have 2. When I'm rep grinding, I use deep bomber to get them out of there quick, and when I'm playing in wagers, I use hydration hero. But you guys have to notice the speed with ball is going to make you move so much faster, okay? These are all my tips for the 2s. This is how I feel like I'm the best 2s player in the world, and that's, I think, a lot of people in the community would agree. And I just think that these are going to help you become that 2s player that you guys want to be. Get that rep super fast, play competitively, whatever you guys want to do. This is what I do the most. This is what I learned personally from all the games played that I have. But that is it for the video, guys. So hopefully you guys learned something. I'm going to go through the 8 again. I'm going to just drop all the 8 tips right now. I dropped you guys the meta build and lineups, whatever you guys want. If you guys want to run popper inside, it doesn't matter. I dropped all the builds for you guys. Just prioritize builds like that, and you guys are going to be okay. And yes, I wrote it down on my phone, so I'm reading it. 2, I broke down defensive communication, no dunks, and communication switches. You know, talk to your teammate. It's the only way you're going to be able to play good defense, because defense is hard in this game. So you guys have to be a lot of communication on that court to figure it out. 3, offensive game plan. Obviously, attack the center, try to get the full switch, tell your center to go down. Look for the free ones, that front fade I was talking about. Once you can get that step, get the free 2s. You don't have to force 3s. Just get the easy buckets, look for the free ones, ISO the center, shoot behind the screens, get the good shots, and you'll be good. 4, obviously, with simple stuff, get hot spots, get boosts. You know, it's very simple. Turn off your meter, have good jump shots. Like, it's not rocket science. 5, don't be a 3 chucker, a bad shot shooter. Like, that's the worst thing you can do. You don't need all 3s. It's the 2s. It's make it, take it, get good shots, and get out of there. 6, adrenaline is super important on the 2s. Like I said, if you guys have to reset it, if you're starter 2, you guys get adrenaline recharge, reset the ball if you have to. Know how to conserve your adrenaline. I don't lose a lot of adrenaline when I'm dribbling, but if I do, like I said, I'll reset it. 7 is the front fade. It's the most important shot you guys can have on the 2s. Strong hand. If you're a lefty, go left. If you're a righty, go right. Pro 2 dribble pull-ups, what you need for that. And 8 is the takeover. The best takeover in the game for 2s, 99 speed with ball. If you're of a 6'8", you'll have a 95 speed with ball. It's not a problem, I promise. So whatever you guys want to do, hydration hero, deep bomber, it's up to you. I like hydration hero and competitive gameplay. But those are my 8 tips to finally become the top 2v2 guard in the world. That's what I think I am right now, and I think I can help you guys out a lot with that. So if you guys learned something, if you guys new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the like and sub button. I'd highly appreciate it. We're almost at 100K. It is 5:20 a.m. I need to go to bed. But hit the sub button if you guys could. I'd highly appreciate it. Well, guys, that's all I got for you. I will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate y'all, and I am out. Peace.